So today I woke up with a little bit of anxiety. Yes, I don't have too much cash on my binders, but still, knowing that I have one of them envelopes more than $500, it's gonna get me way worse. So today I thought about you guys and I'm like, maybe you guys are feeling the same. Maybe you're scared to start the cash stuffing journey because you're gonna have so much cash on hand. So I decided to make some placeholders, and I was like, I better make some with you guys so that way you guys can learn how to make them in case you guys feel the same way as I do. So I made some with the matte finish and vellum paper, and then I made one with regular paper with the matte finish. In case you guys don't have the vellum paper, then you can still make some. Then later on you can buy some of the vellum paper if you like this one's better. So let's get started. We're gonna go into our Canva in our iPad. Okay guys, so we're in our iPad now. So in Canva, I do have the free version. I do not pay for it just yet. So far it has been working for me. So we're gonna go under Create Design. We're gonna go under Create Design. And we're gonna go custom size. We're gonna move this 2 inches. And over here, we're gonna put 8.5 times 11 and then create new design. Okay, so now that we have our paper right here, we're gonna go over to File on the top left, View Settings, Show Rulers and Guides. Now that we have those rulers, we're gonna grab the top ruler and drag it to 3, as close as you can get it to 3. And then to 6, and then to 9. And now we're gonna drag the left side ruler and drag it all the way to 6, as close as you can get it. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my video of how to create envelopes, go ahead and watch that if you want to. So for when we're creating the envelopes, we made them to 6.5. So right now that we want to put something inside the envelope, that's why I'm making it smaller to 6. So that way they can fit in there, okay? So now that we have that set, we're gonna go over to text. We're gonna add a heading or a text box or something. So we're gonna put the amount that we want. I want $1,000. Okay, make it as big as you want or as big as it fits on the box. I think that's how much it's gonna be. Okay, so now I'm gonna do copy and I'm gonna put it down, and instead of $1,000 I'm gonna put fully, make it bigger, and then I'm gonna add another box and I'm gonna put funded, and I'm gonna change the font on that one. Let's try changing the font on the fully one too. You guys like that? Or do you guys like the other one better? I think I like the other one better. So you guys play with it and see what you guys like best. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep this one. Okay, so what I did right there was go to the top right. You see those little 3 dots? You click on those and you go to the little squares there. Click on it, and that's the transparency of the word. So I'm gonna go towards 25, and then the funded, I'm just gonna put it right there and leave it as is. I'm not gonna do any transparency on that. So for the 1,000, we're gonna do the same thing. Hit those 3 dots, go to the transparency box, and go down all the way to 25 or so. Okay. So now we have those 2 already. I'm gonna copy this and move it up. And instead of $1,000, we can do a, what do you guys say? Let's just do $100 one. Okay, I'm gonna make it shorter on the sides and then make it bigger. Since it's less numbers, you can go a little bit bigger on that. Okay, so it already has a transparency in there. So now we're gonna go to elements. On the side left, it does say elements right there. It has like little shapes in there. You're gonna click on that. You're gonna grab the shape that you want. I want the square. I'm gonna go ahead and change the color to white, make it smaller. And then I'm gonna go to the 3 dots again on the top right, go to position this time. I'm gonna put forward. Okay, I'm gonna put forward. So that box is now in front of the number. Okay, so I'm gonna drag it and make it fit to the number. So now that I have that box, I'm just gonna copy it and put it on top. I'm not gonna put any box in here. So now we're gonna go to text on the left side again and add a title. And I'm gonna put the 1000 first. Gonna move it down, make it bigger. I'm gonna change the font. You guys play with it, see what you guys like. Okay, I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna put it up. Instead of $1,000, I'm gonna put $100. So now if you guys want, you can leave it like that, or you can go again to the 3 dots on the top right and then go transparency, go higher. It actually clicked on the number, sorry. So we want the letters. So you guys can do the letters a little bit lighter, as you guys can see, but I am gonna keep it towards 80 because I do want mine to be a little bit darker. So you can change the color on the letters as well in case you want something to pop a little bit more. So I'm gonna keep mine black. So now we have that. We're gonna click on the top right. You see that little arrow pointing down? That saves it into an image, and automatically is gonna go ahead and take you to this screen where you can print. So now that I have that, let me put my vellum paper because I do want them into a vellum paper. So I'm gonna put that in my printer and then come back. So here's my vellum paper. Okay, so that's in my printer. So I'm gonna hit print and then we get started by cutting them and all that. So I'll go ahead and stop the recording. Okay guys, so we put this here so that we're ready for it to be cut. I did turn on my laminator and I put it into 5 mil, so we're gonna wait on that while we cut our placeholders. Okay, so here they are. We let them dry a little bit. We're gonna cut them into 6. And no, I have not bought another cutter just yet. I need to save a little bit of money for that because I want the one that goes, you know, like the bigger one. So yeah. Those are like 40 bucks. So now I'm gonna go 2 3/4. Okay, next one. 2 3/4. So this one I cut it this way too. 2 3/4. So I feel like I did something wrong on this one. I don't like it, as you can tell. The number is like way smaller, but hey, we're learning together. So I don't know if I want to use this one, to be honest, but we do have these two, the 100 and the fully funded. I'm gonna keep trying on this one because yeah, like I said, I don't like it. But I also have this one that's in regular paper, so we're gonna use that one. Okay, so you guys can see it. So I guess I'll add this one just so that you guys can see. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit from the top because it seems like the number's looking really weird. It's so small though, I don't know. I don't like it. Mistakes again. Remember what I said in my last video? Like Bob Ross said, there's no mistakes. Happy little accidents, okay? So that's what we're gonna call this one too. A happy little accident. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm grabbing my laminating sheet. Again, I got the 5 mil. Okay, this is the one that I use. And I got it in matte, okay? But you can also use the clear one. Okay, this is the one that I use. It is the 3 mil. Just in case you don't have the other one, just remember that on your laminator, you put either 3 or 5, depending on the one that you're using. Okay, so let's open this up. Put our placeholders in there. Depending how you arrange it, I think you have space to leave it, put like 4 or 5, depending, you know. Leave a little bit of space for the cutting part. So we're just waiting on the laminator. Whenever you see that little blue button in there, it means we're ready. All right, so now do you guys see that blue in there? We're gonna feed it through. And just like I did with my envelopes, I'm gonna feed it twice, okay? So I'm gonna, after it's done, I'm gonna put it again. Better be safe than sorry. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Put it aside. We're gonna grab our cutter. Okay. And let's do this again. I'm gonna speed this part up, okay? Okay, so we're done cutting them. So this is how they look. Again, this one, I kind of messed up. So 500 with a regular paper. I kind of like it, to be honest. Okay, the 1000 and the fully funded. So I do not like the corners. So I'm gonna grab my corner cutter. I'm gonna feed it through. I like the white one. What do you guys think? Which one do you like better? And who doesn't like that cutting sound? There we go, guys. We did it. Even though we made a mistake. Well, I did. So here you go. Now let's see how they fit on here. Just gonna grab any binder, any envelope, okay? So we put it on the emergency one. I'm gonna put the fully funded. It goes really easy. You guys can barely see it, but once you're like cutting or something, you guys can barely see it in there, so you can go a little bit darker if you want. But that's how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna put the white one. To be honest, I like the white one better. And you can see it way better right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna give it a try on the Ziploc ones that I had before, the Ziploc envelopes. We're putting this back. So these are the ones that I had before. It's already open. Just so that you guys see if you have this ones that it does fit in there. Okay, so that's how it looks. Let's try the fully funded one. Oops, put it. That's how it looks. $100 one. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Now we have some placeholders, and we'll feel better once we have the amount in our envelope, so that we can go ahead and put it in there, take it to the bank, and we're all good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye, guys.